Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So before I start talking about these interesting scenarios which are being flashed looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame, I just want to quickly aware you guys about our CryptoAnupPlatinum Group, which is available for public right now. Yes guys, this is our private group, this is our VIP group, and I have made it public for limited time. So if you aren't part of this private group, the link is provided in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Now let's look at this weekly time frame, because the price of Bitcoin in our case is flashing an interesting scenario after losing the support around 21 weekly exponential moving average. Yes guys, this 21 weekly exponential moving average was supposed to hold the price. And why? Because in the past price action we found out finding support of the 21 weekly exponential moving average, price after that has turned very bullish, but failing to hold that line into support has also resulted in a downtrend. But in our case, since the price was clearly holding above it, we said there might be a continuation, price getting attracted at least towards this 0.618 to 0.5 Fibonacci line of a 40,000 before choosing a trend duration. But in our case, if you look at this carefully, we are clearly below the 21 weekly exponential moving average and also struggling to find support at 26,000 range. So according to this chart, according to this weekly RSI, we could be slowly heading it to the downside first before choosing a trend duration. And now, even if we look at this in a very simple way, by simply using this Elliott wave theory, according to this Elliott wave theory, this entire move, if you look at this as an entire move, this 1 2 3 4 5, this is looked as motive wave. A, B, C, just like as shown in an example, is looked as corrective wave. So in our case, if we look at the price action of Bitcoin, yes, I am aware wave 4 should not be around wave 1, but in our case, the wave 4, right, the corrective wave 4 is around the wave 1, which make this not 100% accurate. But if this scenario is going to play out, I mean, after this 1 2 3 4 5 motive wave, if the corrective wave is going to play out, then we have to be careful, because the price after some range one, after some retracement, could show a relief rally, get attracted around this 0.5 0.618 Fibonacci line, which is going to be in between 27,000-28,000 range, and then show another move here to the downside. Because I have been saying this in a couple of days that around 27,000 we have a gap, a CME gap, and then we have another gap around 20,000. So there are some possibility of price filling the gap first before choosing the trend duration. So this scenario should also be monitored carefully. And now, even if we look at this in a bit different way, I mean, by simply using this descending channel, because on my previous videos I have already talked about this, and I've also showed you that in the past price action, losing the support from this yellow trend line, the rising trend line, led to a corrective move. This exact scenario was flashed here as well. I mean, price after losing the support from this yellow trend line, the rising trend line, has also started this corrective move. So in our case, if the price is going to follow this trend, if the price is going to show another continuation here to the downside, then we have to monitor the price opportunity from this rising trend line, or even the price opportunity from this rising wedge, or even the head and shoulder. You can see this could be also looked as head and shoulder. So the price opportunity is definitely going to be in between 21,000 to 20,000 range. So please be careful. If the price of Bitcoin fails to overcome the resistance around 27,000, 28,000, then we should monitor the price opportunity here to the downside first before choosing a trend duration. And not just only this guys, even if we look at this Williams alligator indicator along with RSI and MACD looks like it could be slowly turning bullish, and RSI, after staying around this oversold area, might also slowly get attracted towards the center line or even higher, which means in the medium short term, after some small shakeout, there is a probability of price getting attracted here to the upside first, right, which I showed you here, 27,000-28,000 before choosing a trend duration. And in that case, even this Williams alligator indicator, this red, green and blue line will be acting as a line of resistance around that area. So we definitely need to be careful. And now, if you look at this in a smaller time frame, I mean, which I just showed you, this one in a daily time frame, 3-day time frame, weekly time frame. Now, if we look at this in a smaller time frame, we are still being flashed with this bullish continuation pattern known as broadening bottom. So according to this broadening bottom, in the medium short term, we have to overcome the resistance around 26,200, 26,300 range, because if we can flip that into support, then there is a very high probability of price getting attracted towards this rising trend line, which is again going to be in between 28,000 range before choosing a trend duration. Yes guys, this broadening bottom pattern, this diamond bottom pattern, all are indicating us that once the price in the medium short term flips this resistance around 26,300, 26,200 into support, then this will be looked as a bullish continuation pattern, and price is expected to show a continuation at least around 27,000 to 28,000 before choosing a trend direction. And now, if the price in our case fails to hold this 26,000, even the support or the neckline from this head and shoulder bearish continuation pattern in a 4-hour time frame, then we have to be careful, because the price objective after breaking the neckline around 25,800 to 26,000 range will be, you can see the price objective from this head and shoulder will be around 25,000 range. Yes guys, this 25 or the previous low will be looked as our upcoming target if the price of Bitcoin fails to find support above 25,800 to 26,000 in the medium short term, because we know the next area of confluence, the next area according to this leading indicator, is also sitting around 25,000 range, the monthly S3 line. Yes guys, the worst case target for this month of August is this S3 line, 25,200 range. So that's why this lower trend line might be retested one more time before choosing a trend direction. This is another reason why the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term must remain above 26,000, and if you want to continue the bullish trend, then 26,300 must be flipped into support, because by doing that, we will be following this diamond bottom pattern, we will be following this broadening bottom pattern, and in a bigger picture, the price could also get attracted in between 27,000 to 28,000 range before deciding the trend duration. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you today. Now, before I conclude this video, I just want to aware you guys that CryptoAnup Alt channel has uploaded a new video. If you are holding Ethereum, if you are holding Litecoin or even XRP, then do check this video right now. The link to this video, the link to this channel is also provided in the description down below. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye-bye.